Today marks 1 year since 3 men went missing during a fishing trip. Dalton Conway, Caleb Wilkinson, and Tyler Barlow. They left Brunswick on this boat, the Carol Ann, and were supposed to return about 4 days later. Their family members reflected on the last year, saying it's been difficult, but they're grateful for the community's support.
Even though he didn't get to meet him, he loved this baby more than anything.
The love that each of us have for Tyler and for the other boys as well. We love Dalton and Caleb, their families, and that love was just poured back out on us from the community.
And tonight, the families gathered in downtown St. Mary's to commemorate 1 year since the men were lost at sea. Now the families are raising money to build a memorial on the city's waterfront. Our Renata DiGregorio has more tonight on how they're being remembered.
Family members of the 3 men still missing at sea describe this past year as a roller coaster, but say the support shown by their community has helped them keep going. In the heart of St. Mary's, Georgia, a tribute to 3 men who will live on in the hearts of their community.
Just standing back from afar and looking over, it's definitely heartwarming.
We're never giving up. Never giving up.
1 year ago Monday was the last time Kim Cardinal and Chris Barlow saw their son, Tyler Barlow, as he set off on a fishing trip with Dalton Conway, Caleb Wilkinson, and their dog, Tank. They never returned.
I kept asking God to please not make us be the families that would have no answers.
The families searched for their boys for more than a month.
I found out he was a boy, a couple weeks after they had left.
This is Caleb's baby, Levi. You made it.
Stevie Conway, Caleb's fiance and Dalton's sister, says her community's support is what's gotten her through. Now that support takes shape on the riverfront, money being raised to build a memorial for Caleb, Dalton, and Tyler.
Especially in a historical area like this, to be able to have our own memorial for the boys, that is big.
We don't have answers, but what we do have are 365 days of love.
Now Kim and Stevie wear their hearts on their sleeves as tattoos for their boys.
That's from Tyler.
Tyler's words written on a receipt that was almost destroyed with others.
Everything is burned and gone except for his words.
Her son's words, "I love you." And his mother expresses the love for her son by working on this memorial. Learn more about the fundraising efforts on firstcoastnews.com. In St. Mary's, Renata DiGregorio, First Coast News, on your side.